Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, the 1st of February 2016. So before we look at what happened on Friday, let's just have a look at the bigger picture of what's actually going on. And in Friday's Market Alert, I actually made you aware of these resistance areas where the market could trade to, and that is exactly where it went. So what was the reason behind Friday's move to actually drive this far and this high, given that we have a lot of weakness in the background? And as I keep saying, that is going to return without a shadow of a doubt, and we're going to see the 15,254, which is the August lows, retested at some point. There's no doubts about that. What all of the central banks are trying to do at the moment is to keep the Ponzi scheme alive, the QE bubbles that we have around the globe. They want to keep these inflated, and on Friday the Bank of Japan, if I can find it, here we go. Bank of Japan said it was never going to adopt negative rates when they met in Davos 2 weeks ago. And then on Friday, as ever, they decided to go with negative rates. And anything that is seen to keep the Ponzi scheme alive is good for the market. And that's why you see prices driving higher during Friday. It's no good for anybody that has money in the bank, because now you're going to have to pay to keep the money in the bank. And the ultimate move here, or the ulterior motive really by the central bankers, is to force people to take the money out of the banks and go and spend it, and keep the religion of consumerism alive and well, buying rubbish you don't want and then taking it to the tip a few weeks later, and then doing the same thing again just to keep the GDP figures up, and to make it look like the politicians are fully in control of what they're doing and that the global debt is not a problem. So anything that adds to like they're actually fixing the problem or doing something about the problem, when ultimately there is absolutely nothing they can do to solve this problem, the madness continues, and we see the market moving higher on what really is not good, and it should go south. But the bankers see this as a stay of execution, I suspect, and not have to actually deal with it. And I wasn't going to talk about this, but I will now. If we look at this in Switzerland on Zero Hedge, helicopter money arrives Switzerland to hand out $2,500 monthly to all citizens. Now, this isn't being done at all. The Swiss residents are to vote on a countrywide referendum about the radical plan to pay every single adult a guaranteed income of around $2,500 per month, with authorities insisting that people will still want to find a job. This is absolute insanity. And before I get into it, I'm going to stop now, and I will come back and do a different video with regards to this. But again, like I say, they want to keep the Ponzi scheme alive, and they will do anything they can in order to do it. So let's go back to Friday's chart, and let's have a look at the 5-minute chart. So you can see the market's reaction to the Bank of Japan there. The market just driving straight up 150 points before taking a breather, then giving us a potential buy signal there that went up to actually the 20-point scalp, and then took a breather, coming back down to the psychological level there of 16,252 before then driving higher. Couldn't get any more than 16 points out of this as the market came back. It drove through, but then it started to come back, and who knows what the market was going to do. And plus we were heading for the quieter part of the session there. In the evening session, there was a loss on the first two trades of just under 20 points as we switched both of these trades, and then eventually getting to the long side there to actually pull out 20 points to make up for the loss there before the close of the session. So even though the market moved up significantly, it was very choppy in the first part of the session. Well, not so much choppy, sorry. Wide-ranging bars as the market drove up there. If you had actually altered the indicating settings there, then you would have picked up more trades, but I just prefer to keep the settings at the default between 8 and 25 there. And news-wise, let's have a look, see what we've got out for Monday. It's something I didn't actually set up, so let's have a quick look and see what we've got for Monday, the first. And what have we got? Oh, brilliant. Draghi's being wheeled out at 4 p.m. So really, you don't want to be in the market when he's speaking because, again, he's going to promise the earth and not deliver it down the road. He keeps hinting at more QE. They're already printing 60 billion a month in the Eurozone to keep the Ponzi scheme alive. But he's going to be speaking. Then we've also got ISM manufacturing out at 3 p.m. That one is not too much of a concern. But unfortunately, this one is. So you don't want to be in when Draghi's speaking. If you're on the buy side, it's probably likely that you are going to benefit from it. But if you're short, then take it from me, the market's going to, they love the central bankers. They're all in it together. So you'll see the market moving higher. Also, Fisher's being wheeled out later on in the evening as well. And then finally, implied volatility. Well, of course, it's dropped because the market went up 385 points thanks to the finance minister in Japan there. And 1811, and again you can see that in the chart dropping off nicely there, and that's good news. I don't mind. The higher this goes, the quicker it will fall again. Right, that's it for me. See you in Tuesdays. Have a great day. As ever, thank you for your support, also for watching. See you in the next one.